Vanessa Bramowitz from eLearner Engaged, and today I'm going to talk to you about you and your SME and the lovely relationship you can have if you follow these pointers. Okay, first point I have is give you some time. When you're starting your project, if it's a rapid development project, let's say, you want the best, the brightest SME, right? But depending on the time commitment that you're requiring of your subject matter expert, that might not be feasible. So, be realistic. If you need, go with your second choice, somebody who has the time to commit, because then what you can do is have the senior subject matter expert maybe review your content once or twice. So be honest about that time. That's actually one of the pet peeves of subject matter experts, is usually saying, I really didn't know how much time I needed to commit, and then it becomes strained because, you're trying to get their time when you don't have it. Talk commitment. The time that you're requiring them to give you. Is it meeting time or is it document time? Meeting time means they're prepared, they have to be at a certain place at a certain time. That's a big deal. Document time is, I'm going to work on this document when I have time, on my own, and I'm going to submit it by a deadline, but it's flexible. So be specifically explicit about the type of time you're asking from your subject matter expert, because it will impact how much they're able to contribute. Your offspring. What's that product going to look like? Is it, what is that, text in the green box on your storyboard going to translate to in the module? Be explicit about it, because then what happens is your subject matter expert will be better able to contribute and visualize, especially if you provide some really good working examples, and then be able to won't be surprised at the very end or think, oh, that didn't work and I couldn't visualize it. So make sure you do that. And the other piece is the managing great expectations. When they come into the relationship, you come into the relationship, both of you have expectations about how it's going to work, who's going to do what work, what kind of things you're going to provide, and what is e-learning. Your job is to communicate those expectations and clarify them so that you're working through the relationship and the project knowing what each person's role is, and that you are meeting their expectations, or that you're mitigating, maybe unfounded expectations, and you're working through that. It's very important. This is really good relationship advice, don't you think? Okay, and final, but really, really important, is date night. People forget date night. Date night is really somebody celebrating your successes. Yes, we did it. First week's done. We're awesome. We're rocking. We met the deadlines. Thank you. Acknowledgement, appreciation. It goes a long, long way. And these guys have poured their hearts out to you with all this content, and you've been picking their heads and brains. Appreciate it. It goes a long way. So, I hope you have comments, feedback. Post them in the blog. And I'll see you next time.